What's going on, YouTube family? Today we're going to be talking about one of the most asked questions I get every single day. How do I get my hands on a clean title repo? Where do I got to go to get one? But more importantly, what is the process of getting them? Now, 99% of repos have to go to auction because of legal bidding. And because of this, I always reach out to auction houses, ask them if I can give my viewers a behind the scenes footage of what it's like to actually buy these cars, what to look for, and how to buy them. And unfortunately, auction houses do not like YouTubers. They don't want nobody to get a peek behind the curtains. All but one, Copart. I was actually shocked and surprised when I told them I wanted to show my subscribers how to buy clean title repos and what to look for and how the auction process works. They actually said yes and thought it'd be a great idea. Now, if you guys didn't know that Copart actually has clean title cars as well as salvage title cars. So this is one of my spots that I buy a lot of my vehicles at, which I'm gonna be showing you here in the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my laptop. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what the auctions look like, how to find these actual wholesale vehicles, but more importantly, the breakdown between all the different icons and what it all means to buy a clean title repo. Now, the first thing you wanna do is go to Copart and log in. Now, if you don't have an account, go ahead and use my link in the description below. You could sign up and get a discount. This goes for dealers, brokers, wholesalers, and even just regular people looking to buy repos. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is click on inventory and then go to the middle of the screen and you will see wholesale vehicles. That's where all the repos are gonna be hiding. Let's go ahead and click that. Now, as you can see, there are thousands of vehicles all across the United States that are up for sale for the wholesale auction. Now, these auctions are every Tuesday and Thursday, so make sure you mark your calendars. Now, I want to bring your attention to the left of the screen. Right below wholesale vehicles, there are three icons: green light, yellow light, and red light. Green light vehicles are cars that don't need a lot of recon, that are very close to being frontline ready. These are great for dealers that don't have service centers, that just want to get something they can literally drive out of the auction and put up for sale. That's what green light is good for. Now, when it comes to yellow light cars, these are cars that have maybe just a few small issues. These are great for people that have a small service center or that are mechanically inclined, that are willing to do some of the fixes, but because of this, you should be able to get cars a little bit cheaper back a book because of the yellow light. And last, there are red light cars. Now, red light cars are great if your dealership has a service center or if you're mechanically inclined. This is a majority of where I get my vehicles from because I like to buy cars with a few issues and get them really far back a book so I can make more money on the repairs and on the actual sales of the vehicle. So I'm going to show you a few examples of each of these vehicles and show you the differences between each of these and what to look for when you're shopping for a repo. Now, first, we're going to start off with green light cars. Go ahead and click the icon for green light, and then you'll see that all the cars in front of us are green light vehicles. Now, let's go ahead and start on something cool like this Stingray Corvette. Now, this is a 2024 Stingray Corvette 1LT. Now, let's go ahead and scroll through the pictures. You can see car looks really clean, looks nice. Now, all your information for these vehicles is going to be in the center of your screen. Now, if you look right there, it says wholesale vehicles. Right below that, it says green light vehicles guaranteed by Copart's 21-day arbitration policy. I highly recommend you click on that link when you have some time and read it. Engine starts, transmission engages. Now, right below that, you're going to see an auto grade at 4.9. Now, auto grade is basically the condition of the vehicle, and the highest score you can get is a 5.0. So as you can see, this car is very close to being flawless. Next to that, we have your auto check, which is free through Copart. And then if you want to connect to your Carfax, you can. Now, if we scroll right below this, we're going to see that the seller is GM Financial, so this is a repo. The car has 12,817 miles. Estimated retail value is $69,000. This does have the 6.2 liter V8. And the cool thing is, if you click on the link that says listen to engine, this will actually play a video of the engine running, so this way you can listen to see if there's anything wrong with the vehicle. Now, as we scroll down, this is where the vehicle full details are. This is going to give you all the information on what the vehicle is equipped with, but more importantly, if there's anything wrong with the vehicle, this is where it's going to be listed. So make sure that when you're going through a vehicle, you go all the way through this to know exactly what you're looking at. Now, if you look to the right where it says current bid, it's at $27,000. Now, this is where you're going to place your bids for the actual vehicle. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you a video of me actually bidding on a real car just to show you how easy it is to use Copart's platform to bid on actual repos. Now, let's go ahead and check out another vehicle here. I know one of my buddies was looking for a work truck. So let's take a look at this 2024 Ford F-250. So we'll scroll through the pictures here real quick. And like I said, there's tons of pictures. They're all high definition. If you see something you want to look at, you can actually zoom into it. Once again, all the information is in the center of the screen. Now, as we go down, we're going to see wholesale vehicle. It is green light. The engine starts, transmission engages, and if you look, there's a new feature says drives over 30 miles an hour. So that means that somebody tested this vehicle in-house, so at least you know that. The auto grade is 4.1. As we continue down, this car has 70,000 miles. Once again, if you want to listen to the engine, you can. A little loud because it's a diesel. Let's go back here. Now this one's a cool one. This is the undercarriage view. So if you're worried about somebody, you know, especially like a truck, somebody cut off the cats or deleted the DEF system, or if there's a major leak or something like that, you can see all that right here, very easy on this screen. Now, as we scroll down, we're gonna go ahead and look at vehicle assessment here to your far left. And as you can see, there are some notes. This one has multiple scratches on the left fender. Left door handle has multiple scratches. Right door has a chip. Left door has a chip. Basically on and on. So this gives you a very detailed description of what is exactly wrong. Also, if you click on the tab next to it for interior, it'll tell you if there's any interior problems, which this one doesn't have anything stated. And more importantly, mechanical. You can go through and see if anything is low. And this one says fluid levels are low. They're not acceptable. So I would definitely check that out to see if there's anything wrong. So overall, this is a pretty nice truck. I know some of the people watching this are like, hey, this is kind of expensive. I want to find something maybe a little bit cheaper. Maybe you're a smaller used car dealership looking to get ready for tax season. So the next car I'm going to show you will be right up in your ballpark. So what we're looking at is a 2018 Hyundai Tucson, runs and drives. Once again, all the information is in the center, but we're going to scroll through some of the pictures. This car looks really clean. Wow, the inside actually looks really nice. Wow, okay. So as we scroll down, we can see that this is also a green light car. Engine starts, transmission engages. The auto grade is 3.9, which you can tell from the pictures. The car looks like in pretty good condition. Also, this car has 118,000 miles. So even though this car is older and it has more miles, it is still green light. So you still got that 21-day arbitration guaranteed policy from Copart. Now, as we scroll down, let's look at some of the exterior conditions. So as we can see, there's a few, curb rashes, some scratches. The windshield does have a chip, but all that information is there to let you know exactly what you're buying and what you're looking at. But now that we've looked at this, let's see what the difference is when we look at some of the yellow light cars compared to green light. Now, the first yellow light car we're going to be looking at is a 2023 Ford F-150 Super Crew. Now, remember, yellow light is because there are a few things wrong with the vehicle, so it's just a caution. So we're going to go to the center and read more about this vehicle. Once again, it is a wholesale unit. Yellow light is limited guaranteed buyback from Copart. If you wanted more information, definitely click on that link. The engine starts, transmission engages, and once again, this car does run and drive over 30 miles an hour, which is good. Auto grade is 3.2, so it's right there in the middle as far as conditioning. Has 55,000 miles. You can listen to the engine. If you want to check the underneath, make sure that all the catalytic converters are there. Oil pan looks dry. Nothing looks really out of order. No rust. Okay, let's scroll down to the vehicle assessment. A few dents in the driver's door. Other door has a scratch, but here's why they listed it as yellow light. The warning light is on the ABS. The warning light is on the traction control, as well as the lane keep assist. Now, one of the things I love to do is let's go ahead and look at the mechanical inspection to see if there's any codes present. So as we scroll down and we click right here for engine codes, there is nothing showing. So this is letting us know that whatever the lights are on the dash, it's nothing as a hard code. It's just something that basically has to do with the warning, the ABS, and everything else. So this is probably going to be a good deal for somebody that has a little bit of mechanical knowledge that can fix some of these things. But this is a car you could literally go down there, buy, and drive it off the lot straight to your dealership or straight home. Now, the next yellow light is pretty interesting. This is a 2025 Toyota Corolla. Now, once again, let's go to the center of the information and read this, because remember, there are good deals out there. You just got to look for them. So this car, engine starts, runs and drives. Let's go and check out some of the pictures. Now, the car looks clean. I don't really see anything wrong with it. The interior looks like it's freaking brand new. So the auto grade listed at 4.4, which basically these pictures follow up with. It's in really good shape. This is a repo. It's got only 8,000 miles. Let's go ahead and scroll down here. Let's listen to the engine real quick. Engine sounds good. Don't see anything missing besides the engine cover. But besides that, everything looks good. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of it. Now let's scroll down to the exterior condition here. Now, from what I can see, the reason why this is listed as yellow light is because it has a right front broken mirror housing that requires replacement. Now, I know that sounds silly, but because of this, some people consider that a safety item, so they got to caution the vehicle so they won't sell it as green light. But even though this is a brand new car with only 8,000 miles. So this is why I tell everybody, you want to look and read the description, because more than likely, since this car is being listed as yellow instead of green light, a lot of these big franchise stores are probably not going to bid on this. So this is going to be a great deal for somebody to buy. Let me see if it's close to me. Unfortunately, it is in Tampa, Florida, so a little bit too far away from me, but this is a great example of something that I would buy, hoping that it would basically kind of skirt underneath everybody's noticeability because of the yellow light. Next, we're going to go over red light vehicles. Now, these vehicles are great if you have a good repair facility or if you're mechanically inclined. This is where I buy a majority of my repos because I don't mind fixing cars, and it's something I do to save more money so I can get these vehicles really far back a book so I can make more gross at the end of the deal. So let's go ahead and take a look at a few of these cars. Also, I'm going to show you a few that I bought that are also red light vehicles. So let's go ahead and scroll down here. And let's take a look at this 2025 Toyota, because this is something I'd be interested in. Now, this is a 2025 Toyota Highlander, which is a great car for resale. And as you can see in the picture, it does have a little bit of body damage. Let's go ahead and scroll through and take a peek at it. So it looks like we're gonna have to do a hood, a fender, possibly a headlight, and an upper radiator support. But all in all, not that bad if that's something, like I said, you can do in your repair facilities at your dealership. Now let's go ahead and check at the center information and get some more info. As you can tell, it's a red light. Engine starts, runs and drives. Once again, this is a clean title repo. Even though it has body damage, this is still a clean title vehicle. The car is a 4-cylinder, all-wheel drive, has a hybrid engine. Overall, this might be a great deal for somebody that's looking to save some money. Now let's take a look at the Volkswagen Atlas that I purchased that was also red light about 2.5 weeks ago. So this is my 2025 Volkswagen Atlas that I purchased about 2.5 weeks ago. If you watch my car flipping video, I pretty much walked around and talked about it. Now this car runs and drives, everything's good on it except for the front bumper. But because of this, I got it as red light, got a massive discount. I bought it for less than $20,000, and the closest book on it is around $28,000, which is great. So there's a lot of room for me to make money after I repair the bumper and do some of the other fixing. But these are some of the great things you can get with redline vehicles. Now I got another one that's a Nissan that I'd like to show you guys. So this is a great example of something that you can buy that's more affordable if you're looking to fill your dealership lot with more cheaper cars to get ready for tax season. Now, to find commercial units here in Las Vegas is very hard. And so I purchased this out of Arizona for only $3,800. Now this is a 2018 Nissan NV. Now I'm going to show you why I paid that much money for it. Now it runs and drives, the AC blows cold. There is no check engine lights. This thing literally runs great, but it's got a little bit of front end damage, which I'll show you here in this picture. Now the hood is damaged. Both headlights are actually still good. You're going to need the upper and lower bumper supports and the grille. Now I bought all of this for less than $1,000 at a local junkyard. I'm probably gonna have less than $5,000 into this thing all the way around. And the cheapest thing I could find in Las Vegas was $12,000 with almost 200,000 miles. And this thing's only got 138,000 miles. So I'm probably gonna list this up anywhere between $12,000 and $15,000, possibly more, just depending on how tax season goes. But this is another great example of something that you could buy with a clean title from Copart that you could finance at your dealership with no issues. So, I always hear people saying, oh, I can't buy these cars, I can't find these ones. There's tons of these things every single week at Copart. Remember, wholesale auctions for clean title cars is every Tuesday and every Thursday. So make sure you set your calendar so you can get vehicles like this. Now that I kind of walked you through the platform and how Copart works, you can see it's fairly easy to find all kinds of cars that will fit your dealership's needs as well as your personal needs if you're looking to buy a car for yourself. Now, I want to show you guys what it looks like on actually live bidding for a car, just to show you how easy to use the platform is. So here is the actual video of me bidding on my Volkswagen Atlas. Now, the reason why I want to show you this is to show you the layout and exactly how it looks if you're bidding on a car on Copart. Now, as you can see right in front of you, you have all the information of the vehicle, your make and model, VIN, miles. If you want to look over some pictures, all the things you're going to need to make a decision, because a lot of times when you're in the lane and you're bidding on cars in person, you don't get to see all this information. So it makes it fairly easy for you guys to see this all in one spot. Also, if you look at the center of the screen, you can see that the actual bidding clock is going back and forth. Every time you bid, there's a little bit of a time limit and keeps going back and forth. Now, this guy literally battled me all the way up to 19,800, but I winded up winning it. But this just shows you that overall, this platform is fairly easy to use. All you got to do is click the bid. And if for some reason you think you're going to miss one of your vehicles, if you look right below, you could see that right underneath the actual Volkswagen, there's a 2024 Toyota Corolla, there's a 2025 Jeep Compass, and right below that, there's another Jeep Grand Cherokee. All these cars are in line. So if you actually have the audio on and you bid on other cars, it'll let you know that your car's coming up, and it'll also keep track of all the cars you bidded on, and it'll show at the bottom of your screen. So overall, the platform is not very intimidating. It's very easy to use. I highly recommend it. So I know during the pandemic, buying cars online got really popular, but Copart has been doing this forever. And I think they have probably one of the easiest platforms to use when it comes to bidding on cars. And it's fairly simple and easy to process, especially when it comes to bidding, because if anybody's bid at some of these other auctions, you click the button and nothing happens and somebody else wins it for less. We all know how that is. At least this is a time response and you have time to get your bid in so nobody can snipe you at the last minute. And that's one of the things I like about bidding on Copart. So now that you guys can see whether you're a dealer, wholesaler, auto broker, or just a regular person, there are tons of clean title repos that you can buy all across the country. Now, this video is going to be part of a 3-video series. The next video, I'm actually going to go to the auction, show you some of the repos in person, but on top of that, we're actually going to buy one and auction it off at no reserve in Arizona. So this way, the whole general public can actually buy this vehicle. And we're going to show you the whole process as we go through this. Now, I want to give a huge shout out to Copart for letting me show you guys how I basically bid on my accounts, how we can look at some of these cars. And once again, use the link down below so this way you guys can sign up if you guys want to check out some of the repo vehicles on your own. And if you have any questions, please put in the comment section below. I try to answer them as much as I can, but stay tuned for the rest of this series and my car flipping, because we're going to show you guys what it's like to buy repos, because we're getting ready to hit up tax season, because I think there's going to be a lot of cars going out this year and I'm looking forward to it. But I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next video.